to the Circle of Change Leadership Experience, where students are not only transformed, but they're empowered, inspired, and motivated to make a positive impact in their community, nation, and world.
I'm Syrian. 2 years. I came 2 years here as a refugee. I lost everything and I moved from Saudi Arabia to Syria to Jordan, and then I just came here. I have no friends. We have no family here. We are struggling, to be honest. And I always kind of trying to push myself, trying to meet people, and trying to be this strong woman. But after this, after seeing your daughter, that gave me something that I will reach, because I have dreams. I will reach my goals someday after.
Because I go to school here, Casa Dominguez, and I'm part of the Black Student Union. Me and another fellow student got together and we're like, okay, we're gonna go by foot. We're gonna just talk to each Black student, because our numbers are just dropping dramatically from 49% to 13% from 2005 to now. Wow. And so I feel this need within me to do this, but I know that there's a greater picture with all the stuff that I've gone through to this point. But I realize that I can do what I want to do because there's a greater need, and not be concerned of not knowing what's going to come. I'm just so inspired, and I'm just so grateful that I managed to come out here and just do the conference.
Here at the Circle of Change Leadership Conference, not only are we here to impact the lives of student leaders all across the country, but we have some of the most dynamic, powerful, engaging, and inspirational keynote speakers in the world.
Very few people are willing to work as hard as necessary and to make the sacrifices necessary to be where they want to be in life.
The change is not happening when you get to a certain destination. Someone say the change happens now. You can start changing your family right now. You can start changing your community right now. You can start changing your community, your campus right now. You can start changing your nation right now.
You have the power. We have the power in us to create change. You go to school for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years to settle for something that you don't have a passion for.
Change doesn't begin when I get to a certain position. Change begins when I make up in my mind that I want to be the change I wish to see in the world.
In addition to these dynamic, engaging, inspiring, and motivational keynote speakers, we also provide students with the opportunity to learn, connect, and be mentored by more than 70 professionals from top-tier companies all across the country.
Sometimes your greatest strength and your greatest uniqueness is that which you take for granted. If it sounds really natural and familiar, you may have been designed to do that. Jump on board somewhere and figure it out as you go. But if you're waiting for that right moment to make sure you make the right choice, that's never going to happen anyway.
Each one of you are created in a very unique way. Not any one of you in this room, not any one of us is wired exactly the same. Your job in finding your future job, your career, your passion, is unlocking those things that you have that nobody else has and taking them just as high as you can take them.
You know, you look out in the audience and you see them taking their notes in terms of being engaged, in terms of asking good questions, and it's really just a great thing to see that you have these leaders in the room who are there with you, who are there and wanting to have this information and to make the most out of their lives and are here to invest their time.
All of you guys are going to come up together, and you guys are going to be the next movers and shakers. The people next to you are going to be the next big thing. Right? Because you guys are all here. You guys are all taking the initiative. You're leaders. You're the next big thing. So make sure that you guys are continuing to network with each other, as well as the doors that are being opened for you.
Speaking from a Wall Street background, Ivy League graduate degree, being one of, as you can imagine, a literal handful of African American men or women in either of those two venues. So what does that mean? Every class I was in, I was the only one. Hired onto a Wall Street class at Morgan Stanley in New York as the only one in the class that I was hired in out of graduate school. What a tremendous opportunity to know that every room that I walk into, good, bad, or indifferent, Ramsey J has a chance to be remembered. Okay? Take that at face value on one hand, but on the other hand, if Ramsey J knows I walk into a room of 150 people and I will be remembered, if I walk into that room prepared and knowing I'll be remembered, I just have auditioned in a way that very few other people in the room can audition.
Mixed in with these incredible speakers and guest panelists from top-tier companies all across the country, is a community service project where we give back to the community, a live DJ, an opportunity to win prizes with our amazing games and MC, a career fest where you have the opportunity to have your resume reviewed, a mock interview, and meet employers that are looking to hire you.
Put in the proper preparation, you can overcome anything.
And lastly, you will have the opportunity to meet new friends, connect with like-minded people, build positive relationships that you will have for the rest of your entire life, and most importantly, you will become part of the Circle of Change Leadership Conference family, where we are here to help you forever.
I grew up in Florida for most of my life. I've been there for about 15 years, and I gotta say the treatment that I got last night was better than anything I'd ever had in Florida. I had some people who took me out and were just like, they had my back, you know, they were my friends, and just all the dialogues that I've had with people here, whether I knew them or not, like, y'all are great people. You guys are the reason why I actually want to come out to California. Like,